More and more Americans are willing to spend a premium on their pets, from cutting-edge technology to holistic therapies. And tonight, San Diego 6's Laura Kavanaugh shows us some astonishing treatments to keep your pets thriving.
They're our family. She's my companion in life.
We're best friends.
Animals bring something to our lives that no one else can.
Providing acceptance, joy, unconditional love.
Good girl, Cassie.
No wonder some people will do just about anything for these four-legged companions.
They give us far more than we give to them.
People who are pet people want to make sure that their pet has the best life possible.
Which is why when these animals face an injury or deteriorating health, more and more Californians are willing to go beyond traditional vet science, exploring alternatives to make them whole again. People like Courtney Kensing and her 3.5-year-old pug, Raisin, once paralyzed at just 1 year old from the waist down after a bad reaction to a vaccine.
They said her quality of life was too poor at the point and wanted to euthanize.
Facing a grim prognosis, Kensing turned to the folks at Savo's Canine Rehab in Del Mar. She met Maya Viktovsky, who she credits for being part dog whisperer, part miracle worker. Maya's goal?
To heal them, to try to heal them, yes. Or at least, hands down, make them more comfortable, make them more mobile, make them self-reliant, make them feel like a dog again.
She was the first one that gave us hope.
After 2 years of hydrotherapy, cold laser, and swim therapy, Raisin now stands, walks, and jumps with ease.
She's doing amazing. She's a normal dog now.
For the last 6 years, Viktovsky has continued to grow her clientele.
Maya rocks.
And when Jeff found out that his pit bull Macy had a torn ACL, his vet recommended surgery.
At one point, she couldn't even walk.
Now twice a week, he drives from Carlsbad to Del Mar for Macy's swim therapy.
Now she, runs around like a maniac at home, and you never know she's been injured.
And while the pet care industry represents a $55 billion a year industry, a recent study estimates that Americans will shell out $655 a year on pet health care alone. That's twice as much from a decade ago. From doggy MRIs to canine cardiologists, what was once reserved for humans is all becoming available at a number of vets.
People will do as much or more than they would for their own health.
For their animals.
For their animals.
Dr. Robert Harmon is the founder of VetStem, the first and largest veterinary stem cell company in the nation. His lab, nestled in Poway, has given a new lease on life to some 10,000 animals over the last decade.
Such a shame. Somebody puts their dog down because they're really bad pain and they just don't know that there's an option.
That option, according to Harmon, is regenerative medicine through stem cells distilled from the pet's own tissue.
These are not embryos. This is stem cells that just hang out. It's a storage spot in your pet's own fat.
Here's how it works. Vets harvest a few tablespoons of fat cells from the animal's abdomen. They're FedExed to this lab just outside San Diego.
And they separate the fat away from the stem cells,
where they're washed, spun, isolated, mixed with enzymes, amplified and concentrated, then shipped back within 48 hours for injection into the animal's afflicted areas. And the remaining cells, well, they're banked in this cryosafe for any future injection.
Cells are very smart little critters. They actually know, they can sense as soon as they arrive on the scene, like a paramedic, they look around and they know what the injury is, and they go to work repairing that injury.
Harmon says the stem cells are a potent tool for repairing damaged joints, ligaments, even to treat ailments like rheumatoid arthritis.
This type of medicine is revolutionary. It's not just an incremental change, it changes how we all in medicine think about medicine.
Sparing the powerful steroids and pharmaceuticals that can damage the heart and liver.
Fairly quick that you get the reduction in pain and inflammation, and then it starts to regenerate. Using their own stem cells, 80% of those have a very profound effect on their quality of life.
A perfect example is Sophie. Sophie was 12 years old when she developed arthritis that was so severe in her back legs that she couldn't move.
Her elbow got to be about the size of a softball, and she was just so stiff. It was just painful to watch her try and walk.
But Sophie had a lot of life left in her.
A lot of people, even people at work, would say, well, she's just a dog. You've had her a long time. Why don't you just put her down?
Not a consideration for Carrie Lucas, who had adopted Sophie from a shelter more than a decade earlier.
She has, been with me through some tough times. It just was not her time.
Lucas turned to stem cell, and a month after her initial injection,
she went from being so disabled back to being a 9-year-old.
While skeptics say stem cell is not a panacea, Patients like Lucas say it helped unleash hope for her and her best friend, and was worth every penny.
Her mobility is completely the result of the stem cell therapy. Yes, I am so grateful.
Laura Kavanaugh, San Diego 6 News.